Hi everyone, it's Roxby here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I go about doing all the blogging I need to, text, audio and video on the go using nothing but an iPhone. So as a blogger and an environmental campaigner, I have to be able to communicate effectively and quickly from a variety of different locations when I'm out and about. And over the years I've developed a series of tips and tricks for how to do that, and I'm going to share with you some of those in this video. Now, I have as my main media outlet my WordPress powered site, but these systems can also be adapted for people who use other websites as their main media outlet, such as Facebook. So in this video I'm going to cover the three main areas of communication: text, audio and video making, and we're going to start with text. Now, as I said, I have a WordPress site, and I've chosen that for two main reasons. Firstly, because WordPress is really easy and powerful to update and to customize, and secondly is because it has its very own iPhone app. But I also have a Twitter page, I have a Facebook page as well, so I want them to be updated as well whenever I make a new blog post on my WordPress site. So it would be really cumbersome to have to do that as well while I'm out and about blogging. So that's where I use a little bit of automation, and the first website I'm going to tell you about is one called If This Then That, www.ifttt.com. This site is based on triggers and resulting actions. So the trigger in this case is that a new blog post is created on my WordPress site, and the resulting action, as you can see, is a new post on my Facebook profile letting people know about it. I can also create a similar sort of setup to let my followers on Twitter know about my new blog post. So with that set up, all I need to do now is make a blog post over at my website adamroxby.co.uk, and all of my Facebook and Twitter followers will also be alerted to it. And the next thing we need to think about is images. My site uses a number of different images in its blog posts. A single image of 590 by 485 pixels is found in a number of different locations. So when I'm out and about, I can think about the type of images I want to take and which one I want to be the main image, or the featured image as it's referred to by WordPress. So with that thought about and with our setup already in place, we can now go out and do some mobile blogging. So here's the setup. Maybe you're out and about and you've noticed that your MP has said something, maybe about renewable energy, that you want to make a comment on, or perhaps you want to do a press release. So what do? Well, we're going to launch our first app on the iPhone, and that's the WordPress app. So after you've set up the app to be used with your blog, you can write a short statement or a blog post. So let's start doing that now. We can give it a title, perhaps response to MP, some relevant tags so people who are looking for your post can find it while searching. We can select a category, and then we can begin to type our blog. And then we can add some images to that blog post and upload it. Or we can do something a little different with those, and that's where our second application comes in, and it's Lamina Pro. Now with Lamina Pro, what you can do is you can have images which have different layers, so you can make the pictures more complex, but also you can make images of a certain resolution. And this is where knowing what website you're uploading to really comes into play. As you remember, my website uses images of 590 by 485 pixels. So I can choose the size of the images as I upload, so I'm not wasting space by uploading images that are too big to be used. So let's go ahead and upload this blog post. I just click the cog, select the featured image, and once that is uploaded, I can then hit update. So that's it. We've responded to a message from our MP by creating a blog post, adding some images, and because of the work we've done earlier, that message has also gone to our subscribers on Facebook and Twitter. Now for audio. Audio is slightly different, but thankfully smartphones such as the iPhone now have microphones of such good quality that you can actually do quite good audio recordings on them for things like mobile blogging and for podcasting. But you can get microphones that plug into the bottom of them, such as this one. This is the Blue Mikey by the company Blue. This increases the quality of your audio, but it's not a necessity. So let's have a look at what you need to set up to start audio blogging. Now for my audio blogs, I use a service called Audioboo at audioboo.com. This is a great service which allows you to record and upload audio messages online. This is a free website that allows you to record and share 3-minute messages straight from your phone. Signing up is easy, and if you refer some friends, you can get some extra minutes as well added to your account. Crucially, you can also have your messages posted to your WordPress blog by adding your details to the settings page over at audioboo.com. Now, we've already seen earlier how your WordPress site can send messages to Facebook and Twitter, so we're all ready now to start audio blogging. Let's go. So here's the setup. You're out and about and maybe you want to do a quick audio message to your followers, maybe about a meeting that you were just at. So here we use the app Audioboo. All you do is you simply log in, press the record button and start saying your message. Hi everybody, it's Roxby here, and I've not long come from a meeting where the council were discussing new cycle routes for the town, and there were some interesting developments. So once you've made your message, all you do is tap pause. The great thing about Audioboo is that you can add more to your message later on, you can save a draft, or you can publish it. So when we tap publish, then you can follow the instructions, add a picture, give it a title, add a category and a description. Now with the description written, what we want to do is copy that. It will become clear later on why that's important. Then, after the description, you can add your web address and some tags so people who use audioboo.com can find the message and find out more information. Also, if you've given the app permission, Audioboo will also tag your message with the location that you're in. Now we can publish this audio message and it will be on your Audioboo page and shortly will be on your WordPress site as well. However, at this stage, the post only contains the audio player, which is okay, but we want it to look a little bit better. So now we go to our WordPress app again. After a quick refresh, we can see that the post that Audioboo has created just contains the code for the audio player, and we can make that look a little bit nicer. Here we can paste in the description, maybe add some tags and a category, and also add a featured image. Then we can upload the changes. So with those changes made, we now have an audio message over at audioboo.com, also your WordPress site, and also Facebook and Twitter. And if you've used the location services on the app, people who use the iPhone and the Android app of Audioboo will be able to search for your messages as well. So now we come to the final bit of blogging, video making. Now, before we start, there's a couple of things that you need to do. I'm already assuming that you already have a YouTube account ready to start uploading videos to, but if not, then just head over to youtube.com and register your account there. Once we've done that, we head over to my favorite site again, If This Then That, to start setting up some new rules and new triggers. Here we want to create a new rule. The trigger is that a new public video is uploaded to your YouTube account, and the resulting action is a new WordPress blog post. I'm also going to set the post to be a draft post because I want to review it before it goes live to my audience. With all that set up, we're ready to head out, although there are a few more things that you could do. As you may have noticed, at the start of my videos I have a little intro. For my personal videos I use this. And for my Friends of the Earth videos I use this intro. Now those intros would be really hard to make on the go, so I use another little trick. I make the intros here at home using a program such as Final Cut or iMovie on the Mac, and then I sync those videos onto my phone. So now I have those videos on my phone and ready to use when I'm on the go. So let's head out and start recording. So here's the setup. You're out and about and you found something that you think your subscribers and your followers would find interesting. Now, thankfully the iPhone has a pretty good camera, and also the camera application that it comes with is also really good. But I like a little bit more control. That's why I use the app Pro Camera. Now the great thing about this application is that it allows you to set the focus and the exposure differently, which is something that the onboard application can't do. But either way, whatever you're recording, what would be a good idea is to record a video of yourself giving a quick introduction. So let's do that now. Hi everybody, it's Roxby here, and in this video I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes of how I make my videos. So with your quick introduction done, the next stage is to record your subject. And here we have my cameraman James Sarek, who's been dutifully following me around all day in this weather, recording me for this video. So now we have 2 bits of video, and the next thing we're going to want to do is combine the 2 and upload it to YouTube. And for this I use iMovie. Now remember when I was at home and I showed you those intro videos? Well, we're going to use one of those now. We just select the one we want and it appears in the timeline. Now I'm going to add the video of me speaking to the camera. I can do some cropping if I want, and then finally I'm going to add the video of the subject. So that's the basic video made, but there are obviously other things that I can do. I can add some basic text, some transitions between the clips, and some music. Now with music, there's really 2 things you need to consider. You can either add music from the iMovie app, or you can add music from your own library, so stuff you transferred yourself, stuff that you already own. Now when putting music into videos, you really need to consider whether you're allowed to distribute that video, whether the music is allowed to be shared, or whether you own the rights to that music. If you're unsure, there's plenty of websites out there where you can download music and share in such a way. One such example is the Free Music Archive, and there's a link to that in the video description. So with our video made, we now have some choices. We could either export it to our phone and possibly upload it later, but we're on the go and we want to make this video online now. So I'm going to select YouTube. Here I need to fill out all the information such as title and description. I also want to set the quality level. The quality level will be set automatically by the iPhone depending on a number of factors such as the length of your video and the connection speed. Now thankfully our video is very short, and also we're in a cafe which is providing us free Wi-Fi, which is very important for a mobile blogger, so we can go ahead and select high quality. With that I can then go and hit upload, and with that video fully uploaded we can then go to the WordPress app and see what that blog looks like. So here you can see the post with our title and our tags and descriptions, and we can add more if you want. You can also see the YouTube code which will show the video in your post. Now you may want to add the featured image depending on what your site is like and depending on what your blog post is like, but if we're all happy with this, then we can change the post from being a draft to being published. So now that post is going online and to all of your subscribers as well. So that concludes this video. There's just a couple of things to remember. The first is to know your site. So know what website you're uploading to, know your audience. Some of the processes and some of the things that I've spoken about in this video won't apply to you. So be sure to know whereabouts your audience is. The second thing to bear in mind is that you should feel free to experiment and feel free to tailor this process to your own needs. So this is just a rough outline and it works for me. And the last thing is to be aware of is that some of these apps may charge and the prices may vary. So I've linked all the applications that I've used in the show's description for you to check out for yourself. But anyway, that concludes this video. Please feel free to share it and to enable other people to learn from it as well. Hopefully it's helped you be able to communicate and become a better activist or any sort of communicator that you want to be. That concludes this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again really soon.